so stiff. Is that how it's supposed to be?
I actually had it at a reel service, and the guy said there's nothing functionally wrong with that reel.
We'll see. I'll put the batteries, we'll put the tape. It's a pretty sought after unit if it works. Just trying to make sure that this is the same thing, and, it's not. Hey guys, Pete over here. So I'm standing here in front of a basket full of the postcards that you guys have been sending for the longest time for the contest. And we already drew a winner a month ago. It was number 923. And guess what? It didn't happen. The winner did not respond to me. First, we waited a couple weeks. The only contact information I had was a P.O. box number. But when we announced on a video, waited a couple weeks, no response. And I sent them a message to their P.O. box that they provided. Another couple weeks went by, no response. So, guess what? I'm reaching out to the second winner in a row. I'm gonna listen to this. This was on original video. We have 2 caps left. I'm gonna reveal the numbers now. We have 869, 869, and 923. So 923 was the winner, but before that the cap was 869. So we're gonna search now for the 869 cap. It should be in this bundle. This is everything between 800 and 1000. 900, 870. Here we go. This is 869. Put a Chicago Bulls sticker on it. And this one is from Metal Flipping Mel. And I got your email here and your phone number. So I'm gonna be giving you a call, Mel. And you are the lucky winner to stay at my cabin for a week. 869. How about that? All right, let's get into today's video. Because this one runs really nice and smooth, the release is good, the brake seems to be flawless. But on a Corrado, that release is so stiff. Is that how it's supposed to be?
I actually had it at a reel service, and the guy said there's nothing functionally wrong with that reel. The DSV is a saltwater version, so it's probably more robust than the standard Curados. But yeah, he said that he looked at both of them when I got them, and I asked him, I said, if there's anything that needs to be repaired on them, he goes, nope, they are working flawlessly. Okay. He goes, the only thing I would do is add oil.
What do you want to get out of it? What are you thinking?
For both of them, I was hoping to get around between 160 and 180 for both.
Yeah, I know that's BB gun, eh?
So how are you breaking this down? What do you want for the Calcutta?
I'd like to get $80 for the Calcutta.
So basically 80 a piece.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Because I know you got to have room to make money on them too. But.
Well, yeah, that's the whole idea. I don't think I have a problem with this one going for 80. I'm just like, Kevin, I mean, you use these a lot. Hit the release. What do you think? Is it tight when you hit it? You know, it's weird, right? Like, you gotta put some pressure to it. But he's saying it's a saltwater version, so it might be a little bit
is more designed
for because they're heavier gears.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't know. I have a Daiwa Coastal. You know, the real.
I personally prefer them like that more than this. Because I ain't gonna lie, setting the hook, if you got your thumb anywhere by there and that button's really easy to push, you're gonna set the hook and freewheel on a fish, a big fish anyway. Yeah. Which, you know, that's not designed really for bass. I mean, you're throwing 7, 8.
Is that a musky reel? Or
well, I mean, you could use it for swim baits.
Trolling.
Yeah. If you were going to use it for bass, I would do swim baits
I would
or.
probably just troll with that.
Yeah. Most of the guys that would be after it for musky fishing.
It seems like the first time you push it, it's hard, but if you keep doing it, it's not as hard. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And this one shows. Well, they show a little bit of use, both of them. Not bad though at all. I think maybe this one's got a little bit more bangs than actually the Corrado. $140. I'll do 80 like you want on this one, but this one I don't want to go higher than 60 bucks. I think I will probably get 100, 120 bucks out of this. You know, so
140 for both of them?
140 for both of them. Or you can just sell that one if you don't feel comfortable that this is not enough, but you know.
You do the 80 on this one?
80 on this one, 60 on that one. So
I'll keep this one then. I'll just do the 80 on.
no problem, I get it.
That's fine. I'll throw on a musky reel at home.
How you pronounce your last name, man?
Buchanan.
Buchanan.
Yeah, it's Finnish.
Finnish?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 2 I's, 2 K's.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I tell everybody. I go, when my family came into the States, they were handing out extra consonants, and we said we'll take them. We thought we were getting some good. Yeah, I'll run that Curado back over. My buddy owns Muskie Money Reel Service,
Sure.
so I'll bring it back over by him and have him look at it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I put it online, especially with muck, because he's right around the corner. I guarantee I'll get someone to scoop that up.
Yeah,
for sure.
you will.
But yeah, I'll say, hey, they said this was a little tight. See what he says.
Yeah.
Because yeah, when he looked at it, he goes, yeah. In fact, he almost bought it. He's like, I should buy this for my jerkbait rod, because he has a, what is it, like a 7.6 extra heavy jerkbait rod that he uses, so it's shorter. So when he's pulling down, he's not ripping into the water.
Yeah.
He's like, I should buy that for my jerkbait rod. And I'm like, I'll sell it to you. I go, I'll give you a deal on it. I go, because you're my buddy. You know? And then he's like, oh, well, you know, maybe I shouldn't buy. So I'm just going to call him back and be like, hey, you want it now or what?
He'll take it.
Oh yeah, because I'll tell him 80 bucks, you know, and he'll be like, "Holy shit, are you serious?"
As serious as $80.
Yeah, serious as those 420s as soon as you show up with it. Awesome.
20, 40, 60, 80. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank
No
you very
problem.
much.
And like I said, I get your reserve on it, so I mean, I'm not like, I mean,
And if you decide, listen,
yeah.
if you
Other
came
than
over-
that, I mean, like you said, other than that one sticky point or whatever it might be, I mean, it does feel flawless, but I totally understand your reservation on it. So.
Yeah, it's just any time that it's something just slightly off, and the guys who buy, you know how it is. They
If
get a
want-
little
they
bit.
want- yeah. If you're gonna spend money on a reel, you want it to be cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
How do you open this? I can't get this stuff out now. It just pops up. It's on the other side of that thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it pops off. I have no idea. I don't want to break it.
Yeah, something is broken here. I don't know what that is.
Well, that's the
Oh, that's the upper part.
yeah,
of
the
fence.
corner parts.
The corner. That one is broken. This is an extra one, and we're missing one. Maybe that's what's inside.
Yeah,
there.
I think there's stuff in here. I can't. There it
Yeah,
is.
there it is. Okay, so that's that piece. We got something else in here.
Those are the knee pads or whatever.
Somebody did pull on them really hard at once because they all supposed to have these plugs, you know, that you set this down and you kind of like push it on, but hey, it is what it is. So
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, this is rough.
right.
Yeah,
But the figurines, how many you got of them here? Do you know?
I think like 15 maybe.
you use it for hunting or
A
what?
little more.
Yeah, he'd be outside shooting.
I didn't count them.
Yeah.
We got Ric Flair, and a bunch of
He'd be
Goldbergs.
outside.
This one is 2001.
But that's the one you don't see too much right now.
We
This
just the one in
one
the
is
middle.
99 again.
They're toys. I know kids want them. To me, we're cleaning out a bunch of stuff, and I'm just trying to liquidate
I don't
stuff.
think it's been used for that.
Oh, well,
I know it's not worth a whole bunch of money. Give me 40 bucks.
You don't want to see them though.
I don't think so.
They big no more, though,
I,
No, but I seen
to
them
be
all.
honest
No.
with you, I would only
But
want
I
the
only
figurines.
seen
This
one.
is
That
too
one
beat
right
up.
down south.
Same size.
Yep. Yeah,
20
like,
bucks.
I don't know where you get it
You
from.
make it 25?
In Mississippi, you have one.
That's fine. I'll do 25. That's fine.
You the man.
All right, Kevin, can you write them up? 25 and.
So just the
characters, 25. Huh?
Well, take the whole thing. I don't want to brag with
Yeah,
somebody
we'll
else.
try to put this together. We'll see what happens. I mean, some of the stuff is broken up. We'll see if we can get it going again. Like, you know, it's missing the fencing going all the way around. And
Well, if I find some other stuff, because we're still cleaning out, I'll bring it back. I've been here before for you guys. You guys have always been really fair.
You got a rifle, though, right?
so we are asking $100 for the whole set. So the two playing platforms and the figurines.
Wow.
Okay, they're from like early 1990s. Yeah,
Oh, my grandson will go crazy with this.
we'll buy it for him.
Not $100.
Not $100?
I barely give him that for his birthday.
Okay, so these are some basically tools from
Yeah.
electrician tools.
Very specific for something. I have no idea.
I have no
He doesn't
idea what
want
I'm
it.
looking at. I
Ditto.
don't know what that is.
I don't know what this is. This is a nice little work bag.
But that's like the plain tools bag. You know, electricians like these, and guys who mainly work in
Trades.
different union shops. Yeah, they like these bags.
I don't like it, was he?
High tension.
High tension.
Yeah, he's
So
What do you think this is? I have no idea what it looks like a cable will go in underneath.
So this is for helix wire. So this is actually a stripper. So what happens is, it's kind of seized up, but this opens up. See the knife right there?
yeah.
You'll be able to do this, and it'll actually strip the wire for you to a certain depth. So it doesn't cut the actual
What
wire.
about this? Same thing. Looks like the wire
Yeah,
would
so
go
again,
in
it's
here.
a speed system. Yeah, so this is the same exact thing. So these are all for different gauges of wire. So when you're on the high tension stuff, yeah, you're not really trying to deal with like the little
Right.
dikes like this.
Well,
and
you
stuff
have
like that.
cables like this or thicker.
Yeah, or
you
they,
know?
well, especially helix cables, because you'll have the jacket, and then they'll have copper, and then they'll hollow inside. They're aired.
Yeah.
So you don't want to cut too deep. So that's what these are all right
So
here.
you can put your depths exactly what you want.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
okay,
So that's what
gotcha.
this gauge is right here. So square cut, so you can go a little cutter tighter. But that's also what these are. All this is so that if he was in his bag,
Yeah.
he would know this was his, not yours. Not
Oh,
yours.
okay,
Everyone-
ID.
We
Oh,
tag
really?
them. We
Okay.
tag them ourselves. Yeah.
That's cool.
So you do them different colors and stuff.
With Mead, and then was with Four Phase, and then he went to. He owns 5 trucks now of his
So
own.
this is
Work,
basic.
you know.
I don't know. Probably does.
These are just your standard wire strippers, your lower gauge stuff. So they're just a ratcheting one. So literally just click them and they go.
Uh huh.
This is scary without a guard, and so it doesn't shatter on us. We'll see. Cover
Okay.
your eyes. Cover
Okay.
your eyes.
I need at least one of them.
Two-sided,
Yep,
right?
exactly.
But it's all stuff he grabbed from work, and he's
Okay.
got 5 of everything in 5 of his trucks.
Well, hopefully that helped you guys out a little bit.
No,
Hey,
this
appreciate it,
is
man. Thanks. Yeah.
irreplaceable information.
I think the stuff on the bottom might be
Yeah, garbage.
kind of garbage. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Looks like this side is a handle.
Weird.
Weird. Here's a striker.
Yeah, that'll work. Is this anything?
I feel like a chalk underneath the tires or something
Oh,
with
it
the
says
handle.
something there.
With the handle.
I don't know what they were using this for. So this is a punch down tool. So this is 66 block. So like your old phone lines, that's a cutter for it. So when they would go on, this is gonna hurt my hand to do this, but yeah, let's just do this. So when they go to, it's called a punch down tool. So what they're gonna do is, what's something? This is garbage right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say they would put it on it, and they would be able to punch it down. So like
Oh,
your
okay.
RJ45s,
Oh, okay.
those
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
things. That's what
Because
this is for.
his grandfather was a telephone guy.
Yep, that's exactly what that was for. Yep.
I've got a bunch of telephone crap too, but those are for cabinets.
Yeah.
That's been in there.
All right, so probably that's it out of it here.
Yeah, this is just for a welder.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's got all the certs for welding, but he got into with Mead.
All right. What do you want?
You tell me, what do you think? I don't know what this stuff's worth.
It's hard to say because these are older, but they're still very good. It's hard. I mean,
It's used stuff, so
yeah, it's also kind
you
of a
gotta find
niche
the-
stuff. You gotta
you gotta
find the
find the
person
buyer.
that's
Niche
gonna buy it.
buyer, yeah.
I want to put some money in your pocket, but
Yeah.
I don't want to go crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. $30?
40? I'm your friend.
Oh man.
I'll find more stuff too. My dad used to call this a push drill. Push.
$35. I
Done.
don't want to go higher.
Done.
Okay, awesome.
Done.
Cool.
Thanks. He's like comes over. I don't want that stuff.
You want me to trash this?
Could you?
Okay.
Thanks.
Maybe I'm not saying it right.
German.
Oh God, it's Peugeot. It's French. Come on.
French. Here's the original tires, he said.
Okay.
French, that's worth more.
Don't take it up.
See how light it is.
Yeah. I don't want it, guys.
No,
It is a
man,
cool
okay.
piece. I don't do well with the vintage bikes.
No.
Last year I stopped buying, you know, the Schwinns, the Peugeot. I just can't
You don't
get
buy
rid of them.
nothing? No bikes?
No, I do buy bikes that people can use like right now, but
Yeah,
the
I got
vintage stuff, for some reason, last couple of years fell off. There is a market for it definitely in a city.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You go to the city, you'll move this.
Oh yeah. But any idea how much?
This is probably
You gotta
about.
clean it up. Of
You gotta
course.
clean it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Put a power washer at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably $150 bike.
Oh yeah. Cool.
You know,
Cool.
if it cleans up nicely. If it doesn't, then maybe $100, but still worth something.
It's unique,
I just
like-
don't have a clientele for that.
It is
you
like
know?
a little chain.
Yeah, for a shifter. So,
Cool
piece.
I would try you.
yeah.
Thank you, Pete.
Sorry, guys.
Yep,
Thanks
no
for bringing it by.
All right, no problem. Have a good one.
You got it. Thanks, guys. Oh, they're real. They are real. She's real. Yeah.
You see it? Am I allowed to take a picture?
Yeah.
The
go for
lady
it.
that gave her this,
She used to have one.
She had one, and she named him Pico.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Pico. Her name is Ruby.
Really? Oh, okay.
But that one's more bigger. The one she used to have was like a little bit smaller.
Smaller?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the biggest they kind of get. The green wing macaws are pretty big. And then we got Miss Walters there. That's African gray. Hi, my friend.
Thank
40
you.
bucks, okay?
Appreciate it.
That's your copy.
Have a good one.
Thank you. So were you able to test this Walkman at all or no?
I haven't tested it. She told me that just to put batteries and that everything worked.
So at one point, look what happened. The batteries exploded and the acid all came out on the inside and fried the compartment. That's why we have all the discoloration
So that
going on.
it wouldn't work then?
We'll see. I'll put
Okay.
the batteries, we'll put the tape. It's a pretty sought after unit if it works. Look, even the corrosion got inside everywhere here as well, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Some people will buy them still for parts, mainly because if it's not working unit and the guts are bad already, people then want, for example, new door, new switches, because they're very sought after. In this case, though, it's hard to use this for parts when it's in this kind of condition too. So if it doesn't work, I probably won't make you an offer on it, you know? I got nothing. No forward, no reverse. I'm gonna try to clean those contacts a little bit, see if that's gonna help, but because if this unit is in good working order and decent shape, it will demand pretty good money, anywhere between, on a low side, 200 bucks, and on a high side, like 500 bucks. I very rarely see him over that, but people ask sometimes crazy money. Fingers crossed. I got nothing. Yeah, when the batteries exploded, I got a feeling that stuff must have got in there really bad inside.
Yeah.
That it destroyed a board. That you can see the plastic board. See that electronic board right behind it. As soon as some acid got in there, it probably fried some of the components. You can tell how bad it was just by looking at it. Sorry, unfortunately, I wouldn't be interested in it. You know. Yeah. Good luck.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Too bad, guys, because honestly, if this was a good working unit, even in the condition that it was, it will still bring some good money. Like I said earlier, if they're in mint condition and running, they'll bring, $400 or $500. So sad to see that one wasn't working. So you said you only used this one gun?
Twice. Wait, which one is that?
This is 18 gauge, like a bread nailer.
No, never use that. Use this one twice. That's the brad nailer.
Okay.
That's the stapler.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. The crown staple.
This
right?
is the framer nailer. Never use that.
Okay. This one still has the nails in it. I see it. Yeah. So it's just a little dusty, but they all look good. They look pretty clean.
Well, it's dusty because it's in a rehab house.
So why are you selling?
Honestly, my car broke down. That's why I was here the other day trying to sell that other stuff.
Uh-oh.
I gotta buy brake parts, stuff like
Is
that.
this broken here?
No.
Close? There's just too much angle on it, I guess. That's
Well,
all.
you gotta.
She's on. All right, I'll give you $100 like I told you. Is that
Nah, that's not good enough for that. Plus, I talked to you about that socket set.
You didn't talk to me about any sockets.
Yeah, online, Facebook.
No, so maybe you talked to
Read your
Ryan.
messages.
You're talking
Okay.
like the drill bits.
So I told you over the phone I'll do 85 to 100 on this.
150.
All right, well, good luck. I can't, man. This is $199 set brand new.
It's basically brand new.
I can't sell it as brand new. It's like you driving car off the lot. It's not brand new anymore. I'm sorry, man. I'll give you $100 and I'm gonna try to get 150 out of it and make $50 on it.
All right. I was on Facebook. There's a socket set, impact socket set. Let's do a trade.
Okay. How much I'm asking for that socket set on Facebook?
I believe we worked out a deal. I was gonna come pick it up for $20.
Okay.
So let's do 100 socket set.
Let me see that socket
Because
set.
you're
That
talking
one?
this, right? Because somebody was like, oh, I was just talking
No,
about
that
the
wasn't
AC
me.
unit.
I bid it on that too, but
What do you
I'm
mean
talking
bid it?
about the impact wrench set.
And Karen always offers to
5 unit.
Do you have the message on your phone or anything so I can kind of cross-reference here?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, that's fine. I'll throw that in for you.
You
Okay? So I need your ID. I'll write you up really quick for $100 on that, and then you can take that set. I got actually $25 on it, but I'm okay with it.
You good?
You're good. You're good.
All right.
So what's the story with them? Talk to me.
So
So they're. I see they're all. What's her name?
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop.
Yes. That was just a
That's
bobblehead.
just a bubblehead.
This one's actually a music box.
Okay.
See,
Don't tell me you were into this.
No.
I was like, that's interesting.
No.
Okay.
It's from a friend's mom, and they were passed down to me, and they said, you deal with it. And I said,
I
okay,
see.
well, I know
Okay.
the place to go to.
So I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of her stuff coming throughout the years.
Oh, really?
And pretty popular, but nothing like this.
Yeah.
I
no,
never
it's
had
good.
these. I
Yeah,
never
first
seen
time
these.
I've seen these.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Hollywood Betty. Who makes these? So Betty Boop, maybe that's official. I mean, made in China. They make it like sound like it's very limited, you know?
Yeah,
limited
right. Because
edition.
it's got the sculpt number on it and everything.
But there's a lot of following there. There's people that like this kind of stuff.
Right.
How many we got here? The one in the globes.
I
8,
believe
9.
nine, yeah,
nine. I mean, what do you want to get out of this? I have no idea what this goes for. You have any idea? Did you do any
so,
research?
Yeah, I looked up on eBay. They each go between like 18 and 20 bucks. So I was
So
hoping to sell
not
them for,
huge
like-
money, but
Yeah, I was hoping to sell them for like 14, 15 each.
Well, then if you're saying if they go between like 15 and 20, and if you want to sell them for 14, how am I gonna make money on this?
That's true.
And I would prefer, to be honest with you, sell them here because shipping them with these glass globes,
Right. Yeah.
a little risky.
That was my whole thought process on it.
Trying to see a statue, not a statue. It's not a Danbury mint.
Yeah, I just looked up the name of just like what it says on the bottom, and
Okay.
then
And it popped up?
Yeah, it popped up. I
Okay.
looked at like recently sold.
Yeah. So here's one I'm seeing sold for $15.95.
Yeah.
And it's actually funny. Yeah, it's exactly the same one. That's the Broadway Betty here.
Yep.
So, and I imagine probably that's the average price that they're selling for. I see one little bit different here. No, actually two, that they have different bottoms.
Right. Yeah.
That one is like an ocean something blue, and this one is a piano.
If he wants to buy it, I'm gonna. I can do $100 for both.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna throw out a number at you, and you tell me if you're okay with it.
Okay.
$50.
50 bucks.
basically $5 a piece, you know.
Well, this one I know
brings more. Or
yeah,
something?
this one goes for more because it's the music box.
Okay.
Bobblehead, I'm not too worried about. I mean, it's a bobblehead, so.
There she is. So here's a new one, new, sold for 45. Here's another one for 64, also new with the box.
I was gonna say, obviously this one doesn't have the box.
Right, no box. There's another one for 35. Okay, I'll raise $10 more. I really don't want to go higher. I'll give you $60 for these.
I can do 60.
You know, it's a little bit different, but it's not like these are going for crazy money.
No,
or anything,
absolutely.
you know?
Yeah, no.
So,
I can
okay.
do 60. 60 is good.
60, awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's different for sure, though.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I do need your ID. I'll write you up.
Yeah. Much rather sell with you guys than go through eBay. It'd be a whole hassle trying to get these out on eBay.
No, and I don't want to do that too because of shipping thing with
Right.
the glass, you know, a little tricky. So, are you familiar with this brand, Mike?
I think that's a lower end brand,
Yeah.
Spec Plus or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What do you got?
But I think they still use a decent steel. Yeah, I think so. These two are divers.
Yeah, I saw the one that had a clip top on there.
They feel good. They feel solid.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm asking $300 here, right? You want all of them?
Yeah.
I'll let you throw the number at me this time. What are you thinking?
How about $10 a piece off? 240 cash.
Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Not huge profit, but I'm still making okay. So I'm happy with that.
I'll keep buying from you.
Keep buying, man. I need the customers right now. I need people buying. I'm buying too much and not selling enough.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm kind of doing the same, but at least it falls in the line of what I collect. So.
You want a bag for those, Mike? Hey.
More bad news.
More bad news. I bought this off the guy. I was just trying to be nice. I gave him $10 for it, you know.
Maybe put it on a chain, make a rap video with it. They sell for like $10 a dude.
Really, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. Listen, bring me a set. You know, people want to say, Mike, can you buy this? I mean, this is what you do, right? You sell these. You know.
I mean, that's probably what, 90s or 2000s?
I think it's a 2007 or so.
Yeah, 2000s. Great shape.
We used to sell them all the time.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Sort of that model died off.
Yeah.
There's one used one sold in the last 3 months.
If it was a Mercedes, I would put it on a chain, but I don't know about the Cadillac.
I'm surprised they only go for $10 now, to be honest.
I thought I saw him like for $20.
There's people asking,
Yeah.
and there's people that are selling like $35 for a pair of two. So
maybe I can incorporate this to one of my goofy lamp designs and
epoxy it to the outside wall on the building.
Hey, there you go.
Or take the $10 and
Or maybe I can sell it to a Tesla owner so they can put it on the back.
yeah.
They don't have a Tesla, they have a Cadillac now?
Everything is new. I just donated. I don't know if you're interested.
Everything is new, he says.
Yeah, all this too, yeah.
And that looks like it's been glued onto something.
Yeah, I just leave it for 6 months or 8 months. My fucking garage.
Looks clean. Were you mining Bitcoin or something? No?
What do you mean? I tried to make a gamer for my son, but he's grown up so fast. He went to the army. And
What do you want to get out of this stuff? Any idea? Huh?
he wants to sell it. I don't know how much he will me for.
Well, that's what I'm asking. How much you want for it? I mean,
I have no idea how much are they cost. You know, just give me a.
You have no idea. So you don't know what you paid for them or what?
He paid with my car, like he weighed a lot of things. He paid around 1,300 for more things, you know.
These are old used cards that he replaced with. I don't think I'm your guy.
No?
I don't think so. I have no way of testing if these are good or not, or if these been used and replaced, you know? Do you know?
No, we saved it. He tried to build a new computer, but he never finished it. I went to clean my house.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to make sure that this is the same thing, and and it's not.
Okay.
See the logos on here, and see how the blades are black.
Yeah, probably here. Yeah, it's so different.
This is different. So it was already replaced. So this was installed, and this is from the old unit that it's here. I'm sorry, my friend.
Right.
I don't even know if these run correctly or not. If there's any issues, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pass on them. You know.
Yeah.
And the memories there I saw in the other box, they were definitely used and also replaced.
Yeah,
you know,
so he changed everything. Lots of parts of his computers. I don't know. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, that goes in here, I think. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Good luck. So before we end the show today, I think it would be a good idea to give Mel a call and surprise him that he's the winner of the contest. So let's get him on a phone. Let's see if I can put this on a speakerphone here.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Mel, little surprise call from Pete, Craigslist Hunter at Trading Post. When you get this message, give me a call. I got a surprise for you. Talk to you soon, Mel. Cheers. No, it's not a prank.
It is April 1st. I didn't think about that.
That's right. Today is April 1st when we are recording this, but you guys are actually seeing this on April 2nd already. So anyway, hopefully that's going to be a surprise for him, and hopefully he calls me back. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.